And I wake up every day, and despite all the backlash that I have to rebuttal, a lot of people tell me to ignore it and let it roll off my shoulders, but I really am my own person and my own team. I'm a one woman band. I go through life all on my own. I always have. And it's no secret. If anybody has known me from my childhood, you knew that you didn't hang out with Amber Wynn, right? You only hung out with Naomi Sarzan because she isn't the daughter of a pedophile, right? Right? It's funny, though, how she would never say exactly any more detail than that whenever she would try to hijack friends when she was bad mouthing me behind my back when I was a child. So I've had to deal with bullying my whole life, right? From some little trash child that I was introduced to at 4 years old who groomed me and molested me from 4 years of age. And still to this day, she honestly believes that it was innocent. It's not innocent. Not innocent at all. It was abuse. And it was abuse that I should have been comfortable at telling my parents when I was 4 years old. I'm going to keep talking because people keep telling me to shut up. But maybe people need to really hear these things because I'm not the only one that has to go through them. And it is Pride Month. It's the perfect time to bring up topics like this, especially when these women come around the city of Toronto and they treat Toronto like Las Vegas, and that everything that happens in Toronto stays in Toronto, including the abuse that they dish out to me because I start looking better than they do at their age. And maybe not binge drinking every fucking weekend, and maybe not taking coke and snorting lines of coke all my whole life. Maybe that is a lot to do with why I don't look like an 80-year-old hag at 42 years old. I think I look like I'm supposed to look like I'm 42. And if you're jealous about me and you have to make comments and be rude to me about me looking younger than I am, then I'm not going to get mad at that. And if that makes you insecure for calling me or hanging around or approaching me, then that's on you. And then why should I be feeling bad about people calling me ugly then? Maybe I'm not so ugly after all. If, I'm walking around town and starting to see people looking, thinking and dressing and pretending to be me, going as far as to making a 3D printed mask. They have a 3D printed mask that they throw on that's made out of like this rubber material. And they'll go use it to do all of the video calling or go to the banks and stuff like that. I've had, within like the year, had to recover my ID and my bank accounts and my email accounts at least five, like a good handful of times within the 1 year alone. Ever since 2023, since January 5th to January 9th, 2023, there's been another female that's been dead set that making sure that nobody sees or hears from me, and everyone absolutely believes that there's nothing going on here, and I'm nothing to hire, I'm no one to do business with, that I'm no one that has any intellectual thoughts, that all I am good for is making funny faces and making jokes about because I have features that people like to exaggerate on AI, like, sometimes my eyes will protrude or whatever. But that's just, medical conditions. And if that's what people got to resort to cutting me down and making fun of me, then they can keep doing it because it's helping me a lot. Look at how much attention I get. I get a lot of attention. I'm going to keep mentioning that attention I get. Because the one thing that I know about being harassed and abused and being the target of bullying, schoolyard bullies. There was these two twins in my grade 5 class at Tweedsmuir that would give me the worst time at school until finally my grandmother told me, just say something back to them. Stop allowing them to treat you like that and start sticking up for yourself. So I did. I don't remember exactly what it is that I said to them, but I was in line outside the gymnasium one afternoon, and there she was, her and her twin sister, having to make a comment about whatever it was. And so I bit back, and ever since then, they haven't talked to me at all. They haven't been a problem in my life since. And it's funny how somebody from a horrible youth who has done the same thing my whole life, who's pretended to be somebody who she's not to me, who's lied about to everyone about how I think and feel about her, and she's still out there fucking making my life a nightmare. Like, whoever she's driving back and forth from Ottawa to here with, she has them under some sort of fucking blackmail because they don't ever leave her sight. And when she comes here, she leaves with them. And if they don't leave with her, all hell breaks loose. She is fucking wicked. And I would not dare to do that. If I was really that kind of person, then why don't I have a bunch of people, at my house under lock and key doing whatever I want at the drop of a dime? I'm obviously not that type of personality. If it takes neighbors to steal my email, they still have them. The jokeinthebox@gmail.com, they stole that email too. Every Gmail account that I have is not under my possession or my control. Every single Gmail that's been made under my name for Google has been hijacked by liars, by thieves, by people who have been saying that they're me, that they're my agents, that they're working with me, that they're a team. No, they're not. They're stealing. Even if it's family or somebody that appears to be somebody that I used to work with in a previous job, no, they are thieving, they're stealing, they're committing identity theft. Anything that they shouldn't be doing is exactly what those people are doing with my information. Whether my family or the authorities or people want to believe it or not, that is just the fact. Because why am I still talking about it? Why am I still pissed off about it? And why am I still not able to get through to the real internet? Why am my emails not going out of the intranet that they keep locking me under? They'll find my IP address, and if I don't move from my house to go look for my stuff online, I get stuck under their stupid masked internet with all their masked websites, with all of my, anytime I apply for a job, anytime I apply for an application for a loan for something like a mortgage. I just tried to get myself into a mortgage, and these people, they don't want me to have my own money in my own house or my own mortgage outside of this address. They want to keep me locked here so that they can go online and keep advertising that I'm for sale, and they keep trying to sneak people in here and selling me to the neighbors and pretending that I don't see this stuff happening. It's completely fucking illegal, right? It shouldn't be happening, but it's the reality of what situations are today. People are broke. You're leaving people like me vulnerable because authorities don't ever fucking do their job. And the ones that I have to deal with are the very culprits. The very people I have to submit a police report to get my assault investigated. I'm still waiting to find out information for an assault that happened in the summer of 2021. It still has not happened at all. I've seen no inquiries. I've had no calls to come and take a statement. But what I have had is I've had their officers, plainclothes officers, beat me in my laundry room at 2 Antler Street. You seen an old, ugly woman? She's like 60 years old, wears an old fucking crocheted shawl, has crepey old skin, and she looks really fucking ugly. She looks like this. That's who they sent over to beat me up, and she had a gun on her. Her plan was to punch me in the face and shoot me with a gun and stick me into the dryer like they did with Ojik. That's what they wanted to do with me. Why would they want to do that with me? I am somebody that has a university degree. They wanted my university degree. I have an international BA at York University under health studies. They didn't want me to have that. They wanted it for themselves. So they took that. And they wanted my husband because they seen my husband's photo. And apparently my husband's a Magoo. They're starstruck by my husband and my husband's name and the star power and the clout that comes with being with somebody that's from a famous group. Take the motherfucker. I don't want him. Keep him. Because if he really that fucking important in my life, he wouldn't be running around with you, lying with you, and stealing with everybody else and being a stupid asshole. And I wouldn't have to sit here and post 12 minutes of bullshit fucking feed when I started a new channel, again, trying to do something on my own, completely different, out of sight of you, out of sight of your floozy mistresses, out of sight of bullies, and trying to pick up myself, trying to pick up other people that experience the same abuse and othering like us, people like me do, because we don't have model bodies, we don't have picture perfect profiles, we don't have the aesthetic that you're looking for, we don't have the perfect skin color that you want, we're not white enough, we're not brown enough. I'm not a size 4, or I'm not a size 300 pounds. It's like there's always a reason, right? But one thing I'm happy that I'm happy I still have my mind. No matter how many times they try to shoot those cork and pellet guns at my head, no matter how many times that ugly old orange-haired woman sends her little child into my house to beat me when I'm asleep. She sends children, kids into my apartment to beat the fuck out of myself when I'm unconscious already asleep. Like, I don't even know this is going on until after when I wake up. And I know it's after when I wake up because anybody that's ever been in an abusive relationship will know when somebody has hit them. And you can see it on my throat. This gets all swollen. My face did not look like this a few weeks ago. And now it's back to looking like this again. All swollen from being hit like this. And when you get triangulated by police officers and pimps and horrible, ugly old hags from the fucking laundry room, that's what they like to do to people like me. They'll send in women and they will hit you right here. So all of the hurt that you don't see is because they make sure that you don't see the abuse. It's all underneath my head. And if I were to take a razor and shave myself bald, you will see contusions on my head. Mom and dad, brother and sister, neighbor, MP, MPP, mayor, premier, Prime Minister of Canada. That's what happens. But you know that already though, right? Don't you? Right? Because I didn't make the business plan for Urban Cree Enterprises. God forbid that I have a brain of my own. And from 2017 on, I was dead set on setting myself up to build my own enterprise, right? Like that, you can't allow that, right? I will keep updating. Unfortunately, that's just what my accounts have to be. And as traumatizing and embarrassing as they are, this is what my YouTube channels have to be. Because if I talk about anything else, some other woman or child or man blocks my channel, and then they go and recreate everything that I do on my channel under their channel under a different branded name. And then they block all the stuff that I did under creative content, anything lighthearted, anything that is, healthy, or it's supposed to be positive. So why fucking give you fake positive, fake healthy, and all this stuff? I'm going to start giving you the real shit that happens from day to day. And I don't get investigations. I've put in requests to have my stuff investigated, and I've had people investigated for grand larceny, for saying that they're me and living abroad in Australia or somewhere else, saying that they're me using my passports. I haven't left Ontario since 2017, let alone barely leaving the city of Toronto. And I should be able to travel anywhere I want to. I have no reason to be hiding out from people. So these people, they're going around with all my stuff, and you're bigging them up because, oh yeah, you got a passport, dude. Good on you, mate, right? It's not so fucking funny after when you're sitting there and then I'm the one that actually gets to still hold my head up and walk outside, and you're still next door locked in your house from house arrest for 5 years.